Okay, we good? We're good. I think it's ready to roll. As always, if everything is looking fine and you can hear me fine, leave a chat that lets me know that everything's going smooth. Let me just turn down the old phone here so that if it rings, you guys won't have your eardrums blown out. That's probably for the best, huh? All right, finally, let's go, Renee says. But mommy, I don't want to go to school today. Okay, you guys can hear me though, right? That's what I was waiting for. Yep. Yep. We got some people popping in. Hey, CX. No one says, okay, I'm getting some yups. Here we go. Yes, that's all I needed. That's all I needed was the audio, knowing that the audio was working fine. Cool. What's up, guys? How's it going? We're just hanging out here, probably for like an hour and a half or so. That's kind of what I was planning for, more towards like the 9 p.m. and then we'll see what happens after that. But so here's one that I really wanted to talk about, and I didn't even know about this until the thirst is real here. It really is. I didn't want to talk about this. All right, what do we got? Hold on, there's so much stuff, and you're live at the same time. Weird. BRB, gasp! Geez, the thirst is real. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. I love that. I say it to my buddies a lot, actually, my pals. I'll say, hey, bud. Hey, guy. What's going on? Sup, guys? Why am I green? LOL. That's because you're a supporter, Elizabeth, right? Yeah, it's because you're a supporter. So I support that. A new favorite YouTuber, jeez. Amberlynn Reid is the least favorite. Hello. You love my thickness, huh? Some more subs. We're a young channel, man. We're growing, Megan. I appreciate it, though. Sips on tea. First live stream for a lot of people, it looks like, huh? I will sneeze on everything you love. What? Well, cool. Everyone's filtering in. That's awesome. One thing I saw, I'm not in Iowa. Thanks, though. 2:30 a.m. in Italy. Jeez, that's late. Yeah, Second Life. Cool, man. It's great to see you. So this one that WM pulled into chat here, the mukbang fatty. I never even heard of this guy until WM put this into the chat earlier, and I went and looked, and I was looking for that comment. Actually, he's promised you're next in his latest vid. Called you a parasite in his last vid. The comments is a riot. Now the comments is a riot, but I didn't see specifically where he was looking for me, where he was calling out me. So I was a little confused by that. So if you could shoot me a link for that, I'd definitely like to see that. Dark Zuela says, "Will you be my boyfriend?" Ooh. Unfortunately, probably not. I mean, I don't know who you are. You could be anyone across the links of the internet here, Dark. I really do appreciate it. I don't know. And at this point, too, you did a super chat and you asked the question. Isn't it sort of like you're trading me money to do something at that point? Is that the road that we want to go down? Let's see. Why Antonio is chill. I kind of love him. The mukbang fatty guy, he just rants. I don't really mind him necessarily. I didn't watch a ton of his stuff. I just was browsing a little bit. I just thought it was kind of goofy that like I was looking for where he was calling me out. I've never been a part of big YouTube drama before, so this is my chance to throw down in a ring, the ring of YouTube, Catfish me. How old are you? Are you single? There's that dark chuckle. My dark chuckle. I'm trying to think how that goes. Hi from San Diego. Well, hey from Wisconsin. The 22nd day. I like your profile picture. That's cool. The eyes. That is a very neat. More videos on people acting out in public. Yeah, those are fun, aren't they? Especially like the cringier, the better. Is what it seems. Really. I mean, like if people are being super cringe, then it's like they're asking for it. Ooh, let's see. Throw it down a thick, Daddy LMAO. He's a businessman. Antonio is a tryhard. Okay. Right, Renee. Right. You start making it when you start getting called out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Go, man. Get yourself 5 more chickens, my dear boy. Well, I appreciate it, Rev. I appreciate it. And actually, what's pretty cool, too, and you were helping me out with the Discord and everything. That's awesome. Yeah, man. The toad, bro. I'm from Wisconsin too. This hella storm on the way got me shook. Yeah, it's gross, isn't it? Outside, it really is. Like, it's the kind of like I had to move my car this morning out of the parking lot because they plow through every time there's snow, which has been like every other day. And so I had to move my car, and it's just gross because you have to go out there early. Like before it's light out is when I usually like to go out there to get all the stuff off my car. You have to. I just have to. You can use your scraper, but sometimes you just have to take your hands and just push the huge amount of snow off your car. And then I had to move my car into the street for a couple hours, and then move it back into the parking lot. It was cold, man. I didn't want to be out there, you know. Ooh, like the beard. Some people like the beard. I don't know. I'm not a super big fan, I don't think. Whoa, this is turning into Silence of the Lambs. I hope not. When I watched those public freakouts, I had the urge to punch my laptop. You and me both. You and me both. Yeah, I like Harry Potter. Soy Latte. I actually was just going to watch the first one the other day. I like those. Thoughts on anti-vax? There's a lot of people on the internet, man. Not everyone. Like, there's so many people on the internet that it's not hard to find communities of people that are like more loyal to themselves, I guess, than to what else is going on out there. Existential crisis. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. What do we got here? Do you like Becky, the Amberlynn? I'm assuming you meant ALR, not ARL. Caretaker needs some love too. I don't know how I feel about Becky. I think I like her more than I like Amberlynn, and from what I've seen, she seems funnier. Like she makes funnier jokes, I think, or when she does something off the cuff, it's funnier. But I don't know enough about her, I guess, to make a full statement on her. And some people have said that she's not a great person either. I just don't know enough about her, I would say. Northern Ontario, we just had a terrible storm. Yeah, it's nasty, man. It's a whole storm front kind of coming through the whole area. Yeah, that's true as well. Rev makes an awesome point. If you become a Patreon supporter to me, you do get to join the Discord. And that's something that it was a little slower at first. I really want to pump effort into that one as well, so we can kind of hang out here and there as well. And that's what you get if you become a patron of mine as well. So that's awesome if you guys decide to do that. I'm poor, dude. The story behind my profile pic, the face. Rose Dragon, the face profile pic? Is that what you mean? The rewired soul. Well, the face, honestly, what it is I used to have a picture of a porcupine as my icon, and I liked it. It was enjoyable. That's like a cool animal, I think. But I didn't necessarily own that picture. It was like a public domain kind of a thing. And I was talking to one of my buddies about it, one of the dudes who's in my Inside the Mind with Amberlynn Reid thing. And he's just a little doodler, and he was like, well, here, let me just do a rough draft for you. And that was a rough draft for what he wanted my profile picture to be, but I liked it a lot. And he showed me some other final ones, and I was like, no, man, I just like the rough draft. It's simple. I don't know. It just makes sense. And he just let me use it. So that's kind of how it took over for everything. He hates it though, because he says it's uneven on the jaw or something. Like one side's a little bit too far over. I never notice myself, and the name's pronounced Yestervark as well. So that's the name. That's how you say it. Yestervark. Yeah. However you say it though is fine. Basically, just pretend there's a Y and a E between the Y and the S. That's it right there. Let's see here. I hate how Trisha used to be so mean to Jason. I'm blanking on that right now. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh, Trisha Paytas. Okay. I've watched some of her stuff. I don't know a ton about her. She's definitely one of those things I need to probably delve more into to fully understand her. I just haven't done a ton. He found you because of Venetian? Yeah, so and one person was asking as well how I got into YouTube. So I don't know. I like to dabble a bit with computer stuff. I like to edit, and I like to mess around with computers and just random junk like that. And in different classes and stuff I do, I would really like to do stuff that gave you the creative freedom to make whatever you wanted on the computer, where you could edit something together and make it goofy. And I just would put in random stuff on YouTube for a couple of years. And then one day it just kind of, I don't know. I don't really like Onision, but I watch him. He's like my original rabbit hole that I like to go down of negative people. And I just one day made a video about him, and that one just a lot of people really liked it. And that's really what spurred all this growth right here. So, I mean, I guess I can thank Onision for that right there. But yeah, as he's kind of the funnest dude. Reid, you have the hottest takes on ALR. Thanks. As for political views, someone asked that as well. That's a pretty personal question. You can't just be asking people that. Politics and religion, you're not supposed to ask. Don't you know that? But I'm a live and let live, dude. I'm pretty libertarian, probably. If I had to actually label it as something, I'm pretty hands off on just about everything. So yeah, there it is. Do with that what you will. Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy theory. It's super interesting, isn't it? It's like there's definitely some evidence there, right, for the Chuck E. Cheese thing. And the weird thing, no, I'm not a communist. The weird thing was when Chuck E. Cheese's responses, which basically said, yeah, sometimes our pizzas, all pizzas are always handmade. That's why they're the way they are. But they're always delicious. But then you have to ask yourself, and you're like, yeah, man, I get that you're saying it's homemade, but it doesn't really account for the fact that every slice is a different size and the toppings don't line up right? Like, so there's weird stuff like that, but that's gross if that's the case, right? Like if Chuck E. Cheese is recycling pizza and then just reheating them together, then no, I'm not a big fan. And no, I didn't vote for Trump in the election. So you can rest easy, all right? So you'll be fine there. God. Religion, sex, and politics, right? No worries, dysfunctional. I'll keep an eye out for you. Yep, can't vote. I'm a convicted felon, guys. It was stripped of me, you see? Hey, boo. The slices are fucked. The slices really are bad in those Chuck E. Cheese things, aren't they? The YouTube pedo thing. Oh, let me think. Let me think for a second, Dark Swilus, because I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. Because the YouTube pedo thing is what? It's that. Oh, okay, I remember now. People were putting out videos and everything like that, right? And they had children in them, and they were trying to advertise those. And what they were doing was they were using like CP, I think, for child porn. Super, like it's horrible, right? It's horrible that was happening. And then YouTube cracked down on that, but some people got caught in the crossfire. So some people who like played Pokemon Go, I heard, because CP is like capture points, or you guys are probably gonna, people who actually play Pokemon Go are gonna be like making fun of me because I'm using the wrong term. But CP is like a term in there, and so if they had that in their title, then they would get their channels were deleted because CP kind of unofficially meant to YouTube child porn. So that's what they're going after. When are you on vacation? Where you at, LML? I've been looking into doing a vacation myself here. My political standpoint. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, I started pretty recently here, Jordan. Like 10 minutes ago. Oh, you can definitely make fun of me, Cynthia. All you guys, never be afraid that I will delete your comment or ban you for saying something mean, even if it's towards me. The only time I will say it crosses the line, no breaking any laws, of course. And let's try not to use like too much profanity, especially if it's over the top. Okay, then we might have to start, cutting some people out of it. But like, I don't care if you guys make fun. It's the internet. That's what the internet's for. And people who get upset on the internet because they're getting made fun of for whatever reason, I think, I mean, it's the internet, man. That's kind of what it is. Your chubby looks soft. That's all I gotta say. Well, thanks. Watch your profanity. Jew killer. Ooh. Agreed. Interesting guy I matched with. I don't know. I could be a serial killer. Me. What's the chance 2 serial killers would match? Him, X's chat. Can't you just be normal? Okay. What if it's a vaguely sexual? Ooh. You could ask it. I probably won't answer if it's a sexual question, if I'm being honest with you. So, yeah, you love the poster. Which one? Which one are we into? I always get the comments of the poster. So there's the Nuka Girl, Space Jam, and I've got the World as well, which I like the Globe one. I think the Globe one is my favorite, if I'm being honest. You guys can see my grape drink. I'll move that. I like the World. Can I do a cheese mukbang? I don't like cheese, you guys. I don't know why you want me to eat cheese so bad. That's gross. What do I think about Biggie cheese? Oh, I love Biggie cheese. So dumb, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sexually attracted to the World poster, too. That's probably as close as we'll get to that topic, huh? CP right, LOL. Was I right? That's awesome. There you go. Dude, I'm not going to eat cheese. You're a cheap dime store hood. Was that supposed to mean something else? I don't understand that. Tell that to the YouTuber I'm beefing with. Okay, so who's the YouTuber you're beefing with? I'm not. Where's this context coming out of? I don't understand this. Tell that to the YouTuber. I'm beefing with. Because you bully bullies, man. That's what you're all about. The YouTuber, man. That's awesome. All right, what do we got? You feel attacked by the Globe poster. Why is that? What is the Gemrock? Remind me of the vegan challenge, and maybe I'll do it without the cheese tier. If you guys feel personally attacked that I don't like cheese, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I just don't eat it. It just doesn't line up with my personality. You know what I'm saying? YouTube Article 13. I'm not sure what that is fully. Gives you a boner. Glad I could oblige. Do you at least like beer? Godless Goddess asks. I don't think I'm drinking. I'm drinking a slight beverage right now, and it's not exactly soft, but it's not a super strict beverage. I'm not exactly sure if I'm allowed to show it, or if that like counts as something I'm not allowed to do on YouTube. You never know. Thanks for the teeth. Do you like Baby Bell? I'm not sure what that is. Logan Paul has a damaged prefrontal cortex, apparently. That came out of nowhere. Vodka is not it. That's not what I'm drinking. The anti-cheese rhetoric. Oh, my newsletter. My anti-cheese newsletter. The Anti-Cheese Times. The Cheese Times. Biggie Cheese Times. Mr. Bombastic. A bottle of wine on camera. I think it's fine. It's probably fine, but why roll the dice sometimes? You know what I'm saying? That's right. Exactly, LML. You get it. A cheesy Baby Bell. Can you pronounce, is it the YouTube name? It's Yistervark. That's it right there. Just pretend there's a little Iron Pig. Mary Catherine Gallagher. Superstar. Right? Spotted Cow. Ooh, what a call out, man. That's awesome. But no, not Spotted Cow. What the heck did cheese ever do to you? I think I ate too much of it one time when I was younger, and it disagreed with me. Now it's gone. ALR has not responded to anything that I have ever put out that I've never noticed. So I do have some emails floating around with her because I would like to do like an interview kind of a thing with her, but I haven't heard a response yet. But then again, she is doing a non-social network binge right now. So we got to give her space. Vegan cheese. Ugh, sounds gross. Ooh. What channels do I subscribe to? Yeah, the typical big ones. I enjoy all kinds of stuff that's out there. I like a lot of history stuff too. So recently I started watching this channel called Fire of Learning, and I've really enjoyed that one. It talks about the history of different countries and stuff. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun stuff. Very tasty. Yeah, I don't think I don't think she has responded to me at all. Which is too bad because, like, I don't know, it's fun to have a back and forth, and I'll be polite about it. I know I wouldn't try to bait her into something, or I wouldn't get the opportunity to talk to her just to ruin it. by being a dick to her, like that seems like a waste of time. But like this mukbang fatty guy that I guess the one dude was saying has said something about me. I'd be interested to see what he puts out there. I'm always excited to see what's going on there and how everything's kind of getting mushed together. So I'd be excited to see what he tosses out there. And I'll probably check that out when that comes out. Bionic Pig, I have not checked out. The Joey's food review noise. Which one does he do? Whoop, 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 something like that. That's what he does. It's pretty dang close to what he does. It's close enough. Do a mukbang? Maybe. We'll see, Kimberly. A mukbang. It probably wouldn't be too serious. It'd probably be pretty ironic. Please, no. Any new movies I'll be watching in the theater anytime soon? Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, he really is a piece of work, isn't he? I love when you highlight my name like that. It's cool. Okay, a mukbang on all healthy foods. I'd probably try that. It'd probably be gross, but like you could try to do it cool. I don't know. See if you get an entire head of cabbage or something. That'd be fun. That could be cool. For the BBQ wings, I like barbecue wings. I had some wings the other day that were pretty dang good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, I'm not sure what Alpine Valley is. Notice me, Alex 3 Killer says. Hey, Alex, I noticed you. I always see you. Onions, LOL. Holy Christ, on a cracker. I just looked at the fatty guy. Yeah, he's goofy, isn't he? He's something else. I like his earring. That's my favorite thing about him. I will say this about him, though. He's really good at responding to comments and giving them like well thought out responses. I'll give the mukbang fatty guy that, because like I do try to respond to comments a lot, but it's hard, man. It's not only hard because there's different ones that are around different videos, things like that, but also because like what do you always say? You know what I mean? Like I don't want to like copy paste the same thing into everyone's response. I want to give you a real response. But it's hard because sometimes comments are very similar to each other, so it's hard to separate that kind of stuff, All of her crazy recipes, maybe we'll keep her in mind. Hello, mein Führer. There was one Hitler dude the last time, and I see he's back. And now there's this other dude here who's now talking with the German stuff. Where's that coming from, guys? I've heard of Reddit. You think I haven't been to Reddit? Ooh, I've been pretty lucky with my comment section lately. I bully bullies. You were talking about something earlier, man. What was it? What were you referring to? Do I study any language? I know I took some Spanish. I'm not super fluent in anything though. Aside from English, I like to think. Ooh, a chili cookout, an Amberlynn Reid chili cookout. You mean a beef soup cookout? Is that what we're talking about? Jeez, a third dude. Okay. You like my comment, but you looking like Seth Rogen? Yeah, because those are funny. Those crack me up because when I first started putting stuff out there, I got all names under the sun. I feel like people are like, "Wow, dude, this guy's a young Jack Black." And it's like I don't think so, man. Jack Black's got a pretty iconic look. And some people said I look like a young Drew Carey. But the one I've definitely got the most is a young Seth Rogen. That one's definitely the one I've gotten the most. Music taste? Oh, dude, I'm a sucker for like Michael Jackson. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. What kind of books am I into? I'm reading a book right now called The Skyscraper Economy. That's pretty interesting. Pretty dry stuff is what I read. Let's see. A torrent haul to understand ALR? Maybe. It doesn't sound like something I'd be willing to waste a lot of money on, if I'm being honest. Who's my poster guy? Oh, dude, you wouldn't. You got to be well connected in order to get a poster good enough. Like, see, the thing about a poster is that you expect it to be flashy, colorful, and cool. Like these ones back here, what you don't expect a poster to be is something that you see in an everyday, normal, living situation, like a blind. Like you see that back there. That's a poster. That's not my actual blind. That's a poster. Yeah, Torrid is like buying overpriced curtains. Yeah, they look like curtains a lot, don't they? They do. Young version of Patrick Stump. I don't even know who that one is. Yeah, I don't look like Jack Black. I agree. Yeah, Michael Jackson's awesome. Oh, just go to the Home Depot and buy painter tarps. There are not a ton of Home Depots around here. Cheaper than Torrid. Yeah, maybe. Would I dress up in Amberlynn Reid clothes and do a full weekend as Amberlynn Reid? Probably not. That seems like I'd probably put in half of that kind of effort. Like I wouldn't dress like her. Maybe I'd try to live like her though. That seems like I'd try to method act and I'd make everyone around me miserable over it, kind of a thing. Nah, I'm not gonna sing. Oh, she works at the old Torrid. Nice. Don't eat like her. Yeah, I know not to eat like Amberlynn Reid. That seems like the way, not a good way to go, you know? Yeah, I try to make chili for sure. I'll do it. I tell you what, next time I make chili, I'll fill you guys in. I'll take a video of it and we'll incorporate it into an Amberlynn Reid video. It'd be fun. It'll be a good time. Pretty exciting too. Today I rearranged my apartment a little bit. I'm pretty excited about it. One thing that you might notice, I noticed that's in there. It's that wooden. I've got a wooden desk in this room now, which is nice. And I just cleaned up a little bit and moved some stuff around. So I'm pretty excited about that. You gonna team up with the Italians again? You guys, is this your hang? This is not your hangout spot, my friends. Happy Hanukkah. Can I do the ice bucket challenge? Oh, maybe. It seems like that's not in anymore, huh? KDW's ALLR edits. I have not watched those, but KDW's ALLR edits. I will. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I will add that to the old list and I'll check it out. Dark Sweelos, I know that's what the people want. I'm not gonna sing and dance though. I'm not your monkey, okay? I'm not your dancing circus monkey where you can just tell me what to do and then I just have to do it. That's not, you're not the boss of me. I was smart. I smarted my way out of that one. Can I vlog? I've thought about doing some sort of vlog thing, but if I was gonna do it, it wouldn't be just normal days. I've talked to my dudes, my chads, my homies about it, and they like basically what I pitched to them was like, listen, let's try to do something cool. Let's do like an adventure. Like, let's go find a place that's supposed to be like haunted and spend the night there, or like let's just like hike somewhere really hard or something. You know what I mean? And let's vlog that as like an event almost. Like I think that would be a little bit more fun than just an everyday thing. Because I don't know. My favorite Michael Jackson song, you can't go wrong with Billie Jean, but I'm a big fan of his Dangerous album. So I know a lot of good songs on there. Dangerous, as an example, is great. Amberlynn would dance for us. Yeah, no, she wouldn't. She can't stand for you, so doubt it. Yeah, I don't have any pets, so the blinds thing, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You know what's messed up about my blinds too? I swear I fixed them. I swear I fixed them. Like literally, it's probably like 2 or 3 hours ago. I went through it because I opened up all my blinds because I let a little bit of the light in, and I put the blinds back down and I angle them in there, and I just put it down and I was like, wow, they're not gonna make fun of me anymore because I'm a big kid and I did it right. But turns out I didn't. So do a live like Amberlynn for a day challenge. Would you dance for us? Not at the moment. Maybe you have a ghost. You know, you can't be saying stuff like that. You can't be saying that maybe I have a ghost. Because what if I do? Do you know how freaky that would be? I don't even like to really think about it. Let's see. Ooh, I have a lot of people seem to like my voice. You know when you hear your own voice and you think it's just, it's kind of what it is. You're haunted 3 a.m. challenge. Ooh. Do I have a ghost in my apartment? I don't think so. I do hear noises, but I bet you that's my neighbors. That's my guess. Sometimes I hear things. You know, sometimes like I'll be laying in bed in the other room and I'll hear like a thud, and I'm like, oh, weird. What's going on out there, you know? Am I being robbed? Is something wrong with the fridge? Is there a ghost? But then I think to myself, it's probably the neighbors. I feel like they're always moving stuff. I feel like that's usually what's going on. I don't know them that well though. My hotel room is haunted. Yeah, that's probably right. Naturally. Do you have any advice for a guy who has his exam soon? I need it, Leo Munsung. Here's one for you. 3 things. Defer gratitude. So study for it, even if it sucks. Okay, you got to study for the test. 2, be positive about the test. Be excited for it. And 3, be confident in the test. Don't be nervous. Fill in the answer to the best of your ability. That's all you can do at the end of the day, you know? There it is. There's your advice. Pen is penned. Nice. My voice is authoritative. Okay. Do I believe in ghosts and supernatural stuffs? I don't think so, but that being said, it doesn't make me not scared in a lot of situations. You know what I mean? Like if something happened, I'd be surprised that they existed, but I'd be like, God damn it, I should have gotten involved, you know? Advice animal. Yeah. Layla, you think I don't remember you from last stream? And I'll tell you why. It's because of the name Layla. I only know one other person in real life named Layla. She's pretty cool. So that lines up fairly well, huh? Those blinds are still scaring me. I could always have my head in front of the blinds. That could be a way to do it, huh? Would you react? Don't hug me, I'm scared. What is don't hug me, I'm scared? Ooh. I'll keep it. I'll look into it. I won't watch anything right now, but we'll get her. Dude, your blinds are wriggling. Are you being serious? You better be talking smack. That's also better say about that. How freaky would it be if they just started moving a little bit? Now you got me all nervous. I can see behind me. I have the screen pulled up here, you goon. I don't know enough about the Tristan and Jordan thing. I'm not sure about that one right there. Yeah, look into it. Keep your sanity. Good call. I bully bullies. I can't forget you. You brought up something, and then I don't understand. I feel like there was more to it. I'm looking for it. No, I haven't really watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I don't think, at least. Surreal horror. It's a horror comedy, huh? Interesting. It looks like that show that was on Cartoon Network or Adult Swim, or maybe it was even Nickelodeon or something, where they were like puppets and they made burgers. You know the show I'm talking about? I don't remember what it's called, but that was a show at a time. I'm not Canadian, no. From the old US of A, my friend. Amberlynn's abuse. I've heard about her accusing her ex of abuse. Mr. Meaty, yeah. Do I believe any conspiracies? All kinds of. I love conspiracies. Conspiracies are super fun. Mr. Meaty, jeez. Too many cooks. Yeah, tell it again. Tell it again, bully. Put it in one message, can't you? Or is it not? Does it not let you make it smaller, or does it not let you post a big comment or a big chat? Toss her in there again, bullies. Copy paste that crap. I'm trying to read it. It's hard, dude. There's a lot of stuff. Ooh. Avi says I look like someone she knows, but she can't think of who. Is it me? There's a character limit. Yeah, fair enough. Copy paste in pieces really quick. A bacon and pancakes mukbang. You know, sometimes I'll go to Perkins. Pretty rarely. But with my pals will be like, hey, we're going to Perkins, man. What are you up to? You want to come? We're going to be at the late night. I'm like, okay, let's go. And they have some cool deals at late night. One of them is the bottomless pancakes. And every time I do that, I always think beforehand, wow, that sounds really good, but I always regret getting it. Because I don't know. I don't really like pancakes are good and they're okay. I'm not a pancake psycho, though. I'm not a pancake fanatic for sure. The Cali gang. Oh, I saw it, dude. Mallory. I'll take a rain check on a basement hangout for now. Any advice for instilling motivation? That's a tricky one. How do you mean instilling motivation? Like in yourself to do something? I mean, it's just you have to find something that you want. I think a big piece of achieving your ultimate goals is setting up little stepping stone goals. That's always what I talk about with Amberlynn Reid. I think that's super important. Is breaking things down into achievable pieces. That way, when you finish them, you can check off the dot, and as you go, you'll pick up more and more steam. But other than that, it's always staying positive and always being confident in that you can do it. If you ever start thinking I can't do this, then that's going to be the moment that you can't do it. You know, that's kind of my philosophy on it. You're drinking Fargo at the best time. Fargo or Fago? I love Fago. Cotton candy soda. Psh, get out of town. You ever think about starting a YouTube channel? I've thought about it. I don't think I'd get anyone to subscribe though. Claudia, I do actually have a Discord server. It's actually linked in with my Patreon. So if you guys ever check that out, if you link in with that and become a patron, there is a server that you can join into. You have any advice for trying to talk to someone that is quiet? Trying to talk to someone that's quiet. Like they're quiet or you're quiet. Because like if they're quiet, you almost kind of just have to let them be, I feel like. But if you're quiet, I think it's making the effort, because a lot of people are willing to have the conversation with you, especially if you like to listen. So like, I think if you're quiet and you're looking to spark a conversation, find out what someone else is into, and then just try to talk to them about that. Learn a little bit about it. But more than that, a lot of people, I think, like to teach other people. So like if someone's really into like football or something, learn a little bit about football, just a little bit. It doesn't even need to be a lot. Just learn the super basics, and then go to them and say, okay, I understand that this is going on, but what do you think about X, Y, or Z? Or like, can you explain how this works? And get them to almost help teach you in a way. And that becomes almost like a bonding experience. And that becomes a good way, I don't know, a good topic as well. That's usually how I ended up kind of starting conversations when I had to do crazy stuff. Talk about the things they like. Exactly right. 20K any day now. That's the goal, right? Ooh, what alcohol should you try for the very first time? You never had an alcoholic drink, huh? What's good that you're legal age? I would say do whatever you enjoy, because you never tried any. If I ever drink, I will go, if I like go for harder alcohol, I'll go for like a vodka mixed with ginger ale. That's always what I do. Ginger ale or ginger beer or something mixed in with vodka. That's always my go-to, unless someone else is offering me something different. If you're drinking more of like a beer kind of a thing though, or something a little lighter, I would go with something sweet, honestly. I don't think there's anything wrong with going for like a sweet drink, because I mean, what, you're gonna drink something that tastes bad to for the same result? I don't know. That's how I think about it. Umbrella Academy. Ooh, I don't see the bully dude has tossed anything else in there. Just waiting for you, dog. I know you said a little too, Elizabeth, something about Fago being too sweet. Yeah, some of their sodas are a little too sweet. I'll give you that. But some of theirs are delicious. When he's on F the tranny, I guess. Yeah, he's married. Yeah, he's married to her. So, or him. It's him now, I think. Yes. On the show Black Mirror. Black Mirror's all right. I enjoy Black Mirror for the most part. Most episodes I enjoy. Some episodes, if I watch them, like sometimes they can be a little more boring, I guess, but I still enjoy them. I especially like when there's a big twist at the end, or like at the end you're just like, whoa, man, that's some crazy stuff, Kombucha. Mead is really good. I've heard good things about mead. I think I've tried a little bit and it was all right. A Moscow meal. You got it, Justin Scott. I love Moscow meals. I don't always have lime available, but if I do, I just add that as well. But otherwise, that's like my go-to thing. It goes on super easy. Gets you messed up. Ooh. American Horror Story is decent. I think I watched the first 2 seasons or so. I finished the Asylum season. That was kind of freaky, wasn't it? Ooh, a meter you open across from your work. My favorite food. I like spaghetti and meatballs. That's really good. But that's probably not my favorite if I had to say. Ooh, this is tricky. I don't know, like a potato with some beef gravy or so is really good, don't you think? Potatoes are delicious. Layla managed to get some friends to watch her channel. That's what I'm talking about. Power, dude. Oh, saw, dude. Okay, so bully. Honestly, to understand what I mean fully, you need to have been a followers of me for a while. Long story short, the guy I'm beefing with hates criticism. Hope you see this. I, I haven't been following you, dude. I don't know. I will give you this though. I bully bullies. I will look into your I'll look into your thing. I promise you, I'll look into it. I discovered you through the Amberlynn videos. Now I can't stop watching your videos. Well, I appreciate that. I think it's super cool that you guys enjoy the videos. I really do. And actually, a little bit it blows my mind because, I mean, I'm just a dude, and I like when I make something and you guys really enjoy it. That's like that means a ton, and I really do appreciate it. And even like this right here, having you guys just talking to you guys, like this is fun. I enjoy this. This is a good time, and you guys are cool. And I don't know, like we're just having a good time hanging out, and I think it's awesome. Wait, no, I thought you sneezed. I sneezed a little earlier today, I think. You know how sneezes always come in waves? Why does that happen? Onision. Why does Onision try so hard to look like a 14-year-old emo boy? You know what? I really always question, too, his looks. Because every time I see him, like every time, no matter, you could grab, so here's the timeline of Onision. And you could grab him out of any piece of this timeline, and he'll look ridiculous no matter where you grab him. The dude is just goofy, I don't know exactly what's going on with him. Yeah, the Amberlynn videos make me think about eating healthier too. That's for darn sure. Would I ever branch into something other than commentary? Maggie asked. Yeah, absolutely. Like what fields are you thinking, Maggie? What would you like to see if it was something different? What would be different than what I have going on right now that you would prefer? I'm genuinely, I want to know, because I definitely am willing to make a jump into something else if people enjoy it. I'm a big fan. Like I said, I'm a pretty live and let live dude. Unless I find something that I really am hardcore into, I'll finish that. But I like experimenting around with different types of videos and things like that. I think that's really fun. So a cheese review channel, that'd be cool. Oh, that's channel 2. Did you know? Ooh. He's gonna do food reviews. I am not a musician. I took a couple years of piano, but I'm not very good at it. Ooh, by the way, my younger sister looked at you and told you look like you're in your late 20s. What do you think about that? That's fine. I'm not in my late 20s. I'm in my early teens, so it's a little weird. She thought I was like probably double my age or so, but other than that, it's fine. That's okay. I'll allow it to slide. Dude, what did you put in here, buddy? Europa, The Last Battle, Part 1. Thanks. Oh, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, too. If you guys are enjoying the stream, of course, feel free to like the stream. That's awesome. I mean, that means a ton. That allows it to, like, the way my understanding, and I don't know exactly how streams factor into it because YouTube is just this huge beast. You know what I mean? But the more you guys do comment, like everything like that, that's what powers it in the algorithm. So that's why I always enjoy, kind of talking with you guys. And that's why it's awesome when you do give feedback, when you do give that extra second to hit the subscribe button or hit the like button. That's awesome, Yeah, that's fair, Maggie. That's super fair. And I'd keep an eye out because I have some stuff I'm working on in the pipeline, and the frequency of my uploads have gotten a little farther apart, and that's not for no reason. I've been working on a couple different ideas, and unfortunately, some of them, as with a lot of newer ventures, I guess you could say, like we end up making them, And then I look back through them where I'm editing them, and they just aren't piecing together. They aren't piecing together, and they're cringe. It's a cringe fest, which isn't necessarily what I want. It's like bad cringe, or you're like, ooh, they're trying too hard. It's like that kind of thing. You got to find that balance. So that's what I've been messing around with. How is it physically possible for Onision to be so greasy? He's a slime ball, isn't he? He's a grease ball. That dude. He's a goof. I love you go to a nearby city and ask funny questions on the street. I guess we'll see. Random interviews, stuff like that. The thing is, there's a fine line that those people walk. When you do a prank in public or when you do anything like that in public, there's a fine line you walk because a lot of people are trying to just go about their day, and it almost seems rude, and it seems it's almost cringy in and of itself to pull them aside and pester them for just something goofy. I don't know. Are you trying MRE? Yeah, I think I had the opportunity to a long time ago, or maybe I even did try one, just a piece of it. It was okay. If we're talking about the meals that like army people eat or something, right? He's into fruitcake. My least favorite YouTube is Rice Gum. Rice Gum's definitely towards the bottom of my list as well. I cannot stand that dude. It's like he's always got his thing plugged. Hey, is Sam Hyde a good source of new content? I'm not sure who Sam Hyde is. I don't think. It sounds familiar, though. Prank vids they do tend to be pretty dang fake. And fam, he can read any part of the chat he wants. I mean, I can. I'm trying to keep up is the tricky thing. Ooh. Oh, Maggie, I didn't think that you were calling me out, so I definitely appreciate it. I do. That's super nice of you to say as well. Thank you so much for that, honestly, Maggie. I'd like to branch out into other stuff and really show it, like, just show you guys different things that I think would be fun to explore with, So it is cool that you bring that up. I do appreciate that for sure. Do I like the Last Airbender? It's weird that you asked that. I was just talking to one of my buddies earlier today about that. Yeah, I really do like the Last Airbender. I think it's cool. I enjoy that show. I watched it through probably like 1.5 times or so, something like that. And I didn't really get into Legend of Korra though, right? That's I think the second one. I tried. I really did. And I watched, I think, a big piece of it, but it just lost me. I don't know. Ooh, a lot of people out there. Any 90s babies out here? I'm a 90s baby. Ooh, raise a roof. I was born in the old 90s and the old 90. All right, what's this? OMG, Mr. Ignores Everything. Just PM your PP address because I wanted to cheer up on this live chat, but UIT doesn't let me. What are you talking about, you goofball? I don't know what you're talking about. Bullies, I promise you I'm on live chat. I always have to double check that because top chat always hides stuff. I am on live chat. I really do appreciate you guys. I like you guys keeping I love the stuff constantly flowing in to my channel. Let's see here. I am on live chat. I am reading I'm trying to read as many as I can. It's tricky, man. And some chats are kind of goofy. I try to respond to as many as I can. You goon. Cooper is just happy to be included. That's the mindset that we're going for here. We're just happy to be here. We're just living life. We're very zen. Is that what's the sign for? I feel like a bow is relevant. That seems fine. Let's see. Ooh, let's see. We got. No worries, Jay. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I definitely appreciate it. I miss the 90s. I think that I don't want to get super philosophical about it. Never mind. Let's see. Ooh. Foodie Beauty. A lot of people, you guys just don't like her. She must be in the. I've watched some of her stuff, and I've thought about making a video, and I have a couple of hers that I have saved, bookmarked off to the side, so that when I'm ready to make one on her, that it'll be like I have the video ready to roll, And it's hard with her. It's different because like she's like Amberlynn, but her videos are so much longer. And that's I guess where it gets a little bit more tricky with her. Probably just being lazy about it though, if I'm being honest, I suppose, huh? Let's see. A mobility Mary. Someone else said that earlier. I didn't. Mobility Mary. Keep an eye on it. We'll look into Mobility Mary. Ooh. Let's see. Amberlynn. Amberlynn's got an attitude problem, I think, is her deal. I hate vegan gains so much. Leo Minsung says vegan gains. He's been around for a long time. He's like kind of violent, isn't he? Even he's kind of just a goofy dude. Ooh, let's see. I Am Jazz. No, I've never seen that. Chantel is more of a fruitcake. She'll eat the cake too. Okay. Baggy jeans. Okay, I gotta eat dinner, BRB. Okay, dude, thanks. Go eat your dinner, you goofball. Yeah, I've heard of Shadow Moses 12. He's a pretty good video gamer. Pretty epic. Ooh, what's my guilty pleasure? I don't know. I don't know what my guilty pleasure is. Maybe Coca-Cola. Yeah, probably Coca-Cola. There's something about a nice, just cold Coca-Cola right out the bottle. You know what I'm saying? That just hits a spot. Oh, let's see. Oh, what do you guys think about the pickle juice? Yeah, pickle. That's the only time I've ever drinking pickle juice was in that video, and it wasn't that bad. I was like, oh, I guess it tasted kind of like I expected it to taste like. If I'm being honest, I suppose I don't know what I was expecting. It's just pickle juice, but like it's green, so I don't know. I guess Mountain Dew is green too. Maybe I thought it was gonna taste like Mountain Dew. I don't know. I should have poured it in a wine glass or something. I had a wine glass in front of me actually. I was drinking water out of that I should have used, and I don't know. I just didn't. What mistakes were made, but now we're here. That was a good pickle though. It was a little too juicy. It was getting juice. It was like running down my hands. I was like, ugh, this is not worth the joke. You know what I mean? Marry, screw, or feed. Or feed. Nice. I like how that one just makes its way in. No worries, Luna. Good luck with your test. All right. Freeze it and eat a pickle juice pops. Dude, oh my. Oh. A pickle juice popsicle sounds disgusting, if I'm being completely honest with you. That sounds gross, you guys. Don't even. Why would you even say that, you goofball? Oh, LML is getting the side eye. That's okay. I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide this time. Oh, geez. Am I a Kingdom Hearts guy? I've never really played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. They're really big. I know. And some people I know that are like psycho about them. I just never played them. I never had them. Dill pickle chips. I think I tried those. What about dill pickle sunflower seeds? Don't you think those get the poor rap in society? Like you're telling me if you walk into a gas station and you see a regular pack of sunflower seeds, dill pickle, and like barbecue or whatever the third one is, you're not picking the dill pickle every single time. Get real. Let's be real with ourselves here for a second, okay? Some real talk. You're choosing the dill pickle sunflower seeds, and they're the best kind. Yeah, I really like the Far Cry games. Yeah, sunflower seeds can be kind of weird too, can't they? Because the thing about sunflower seeds is you're not really supposed to eat the shells, but I like to eat the shells because that's where the flavor is. You know what I mean? But I've heard that the shells can like get stuck in your intestines if you eat them, and they'll like drag and cut a hole in there, and you can like internally hemorrhage your intestines out, which is like really dangerous. So now I get really nervous when I eat them. I'm kind of I don't know. Sucks, man. Suck on them. That's what you're supposed to do. And then what? Just spit out the full seed. You're supposed to crack it in your mouth, which I mean you can do, but and then you eat the seed. But it seems like a lot of work. You spit out. What if I had just a big can here just full of sunflower seeds. That could be my gimmick, huh? I could just be eating sunflower seeds just day in, day out. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool as heck. Man, that's a good idea, you guys. I don't have any sunflower seeds, though. I'm about to go get some. I'll forget before I get the chance. Dill pickled peanuts, but they didn't taste like dill pickles. Weird. But if you chew the seeds really well, it should be fine. Right, exactly. But the thing is, you're not really chewing the seeds fully well. Like, you can try, but no matter how much you crunch them, unless you get it just right, it has to be long ways in your mouth so that you can smash down on it. It can't be like this, or else you're just flattening the same piece that's already flat. So you have to crunch it up. But the problem with that too, you guys, believe me, I've been on the rabbit hole with this, okay? Is that sometimes you'll bite into you'll be chewing on the shells. This is side effect number 2, aside from it potentially hurting your intestines. If you bite into it, sometimes it pokes up into your gum, or it'll get in between your teeth. And then you're like, you're like all trying to grab it out and crap, but you can't really reach into your mouth. And I don't have long nails, so it's not like I can get a grip on it with my nails. My slippery, now wet fingers from my mouth are trying to pull a piece of shell out. It's just a mess. Nobody wants anything to do with that. What's my favorite reaction channel? I like the big ones. I used to be a bit more into H3H3, not so much recently, I suppose, but iDubbbz is enjoyable. iDubbbz is cool. I watch whatever one is enjoyable, though, as long as it's decent. Chips made out of real pickles. Something should not be done. A cucumber chip? Ugh, gross. I've seen people when they go deep fry sliced pickles, and sometimes those are okay. I'm not a super big fan, but if they're there, I guess I'll have one. But mainly just for the flavor, to remember how it tastes. I eat one, I'm like, oh yeah, that's this thing. And then I'm over it. I never don't think I've ever ordered them before. I'll check it out, bullies. I will check out the thing you're beefing on about. Pickles and now sunflower seeds. Planning my next Thanksgiving menu. We'll get a list going here, and don't forget that the drink, it's Mountain Dew out of a wine glass as well. So it's pickle juice too, but that could be like a dipping thing. And then sunflower seeds and Mountain Dew out of the wine glass. So that's what you guys should be doing for Thanksgiving. That's your Thanksgiving tip. Got to add beef as well. Yeah, we could get some beef in there. That's probably fine. And also, if Joey's reviewed it, if Joey's World Tour has reviewed it, then it is allowed, of course, into your Thanksgiving thing. So get your Pizza Hut, get your Wendy's, get your Aunt Connie. She'll love it. And get them all together, and all you guys can just eat the food. That seems like the natural progression of where things should go from there. You know what I mean? Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's what he does. I love that dude. He's goofy. Get your Aunt Connie. Oh man, your Aunt Connie will love it, dude. I am not coming back. I love you, Daddy. I love you too, dude. If bullies, you're fine, dude. I'm just saying. I'll check it out. I don't want you thinking I didn't see it. You're fine. I personally, you guys, and maybe this has opened up the floodgates a little bit. I don't necessarily mind people self-advertising under my videos. I think that's fine. I get it. It's hard to get started on YouTube, and as long as you're not causing a problem, then I really don't care if you self-advertise. So let's not make it that's what everyone's doing, but okay, it's fine. It's fine for now. Have I watched Review Bra? I don't think so. What genre of music I like? I am a big Michael Jackson fan. I said it earlier. I think MJ's sweet. Case, you made it. Nice. I support that. I'm proud of you. You're becoming let's see. Yeah, I'll agree. It's not great etiquette for general YouTube. But I mean, come on, we're on the Wild West. We're on the Wild West. As long as it's not a ruly, dude, then we're good. This is like a bully in Yestervark chat. You think so, Renee? Renee, you're cruising for a bruise. Let's see. Crystal Sprite. Is that a type of Sprite, or is that just a thing that you're saying there? Because Sprite's pretty decent. I'll enjoy the occasional Sprite. We'll see about Foodie Beauty. We'll see. Right. And Alan, I appreciate it, Alan. It's great to have you on board. I will say this, and that's kind of the big piece of it, is when I make a video about like Amberlynn Reid or about anybody really, I'm not there to try to be just a full-on dick and to be like, listen, dude, you suck, your life sucks, you'll amount to nothing, and you're trash. That's not why I do it. I do it because they're enjoyable enough to watch, but you should be able to point out what's going wrong with them and what's enjoyable and why it's enjoyable, even if it is negative. And Amberlynn, like I said, I really don't like. There's a very few people out there that I don't like. I don't want Amberlynn to necessarily fail. I don't want her to be unhappy in life. I want her to live her happiest life. I want her to hit her goals, and I want her to be who she wants to be. I make it pretty clear in the videos. So I appreciate that you guys, that we're able to connect over that. I named my cat after John Wayne Gacy. He's a dick, but I love him. Just thought I'd share. Love your vids. Hope you have a good night. Existential Crisis, thank you. I really do appreciate that. That's a good name for a cat, dude. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Ooh, let's see. Leave the Yestervark alone. I'm just a little dude. I'm just a little guy. Leave me. What's your cat's name? I don't have a cat. Who is my favorite YouTuber? That's a tricky one. That's a super tricky one. It depends. I definitely jump around a little bit. Lately, I've been watching a little bit more conspiracy stuff. See you, Grace. A very tough way to point out the obvious and being blunt without being rude. And it's great. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that, of course. Amberlynn does do mukbangs. She hasn't in a while, though. Probably good. She'd probably get harassed like crazy if she made a new one, because that is, if we're being honest, that's the most blatant thing. That's the reason I would say I am okay, and that I don't think for a second that I'm being too harsh with Amberlynn, is because two things. One, she quit the Octavia thing after 3 days. Ridiculous. Absolutely. Like, no excuse. That one was surprising. Like, I didn't expect her to necessarily follow through with it. I hope she would. I didn't think she was going to. But 3 days? Like, really? That's how far it went? I was just a little surprised. I thought it was weird. Drinking sweet tea is even worse than diet soda. Is sweet tea really that bad for you? I bet you there's a lot of sugar in it. I've had sweet tea before. To be honest, I think I shouldn't say I like unsweetened tea more. I prefer the flavor of sweet tea more, but I feel like it has more sugar in it, so I want to avoid it. So sometimes I'll have some unsweetened tea. And I used to work at a restaurant as well when I was in high school, and they had a tea machine, and I would mix sweet tea with things, and it was kind of a gross thing to mix with different things, like lemonade. I would mix it with lemonade, and it was okay, it was like an Arnold Palmer, which are good, but I got sick of them, and then I started doing it with unsweetened tea, and it was a little better. It had a little more lemon to it. So just so you guys know, unsweetened tea tends to, I think, be a little bit better to taste-wise, like enjoyability-wise, I suppose you could say. You really enjoy the drink. You don't chug it down. I think maybe that's what it is. I chug things too much. If it's in front of me, I'll keep drinking it. But with unsweetened tea, the flavor is just good enough to where I just keep sipping. In the old Minneapolis suburbs, I've been to Minneapolis before. It's a city for sure. The blinds move. It just moved. Tilted again. Look behind you, dude. You're freaking me out, man. They just tilted, he says. I don't know, dude. That is kind of weird, because I literally, and you know what? People will say the word literally when they don't mean it, but I mean it this time. I literally opened the blinds earlier today, and I reshut them, and I made sure that they were fine. I made sure they were fine all the way through. And I kind of understand the one on the bottom, because it's around that little lever that you can twist to open or shut the window. But the one at the top, This here, it's reversed, sorry. This here, I don't understand this. This little, you can see the lever right here. That's the focal point of the problem. But this, man, this is harder than it looks. This is the problem right here. That's what freaks me out. And look at now it's off. It's like going this way. It's weird. It's weird stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's like a Scream movie, right? They're moving to the left of me, which is this way. The left of me. Yes, this way. Are they? I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are crazy. Oh, he's on his dead channel is haunting me. Everything I watch from that guy, it's just something else, isn't it? It's just nonsense. The dude's a goon. Ooh, let's see. Trying to get clout. Ooh, let's see. Minnesota gang is gathering here. You hear that voice? You believe in the paranormal? They're playing with my blinds. You'd think that they'd have better things to do than play with my blinds. Yeah, I see that. Maggie's trying to freak me out. She's like, oh my God, did you hear that voice? Yeah, okay, Maggie. You think I didn't? I saw your comment. Goofball. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, but I bet he doesn't kiss ya. That's what he does, man. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I do have a decent amount of Minnesota followers, and I'm not in Minnesota. I'm close. I'll give you guys that. I'm not in Minnesota, though. I'm not in Minnesota proper, I guess you could say. What is this? Optiv ua, as Amberlynn Reid says. Optivua. Oh, Optivia. Optivia. That's what she does too, isn't it? Optivia. Optivia. She calls it Optivia, and when I think it's Octavia or Octavia. I've heard people have corrected me even on saying it. So who knows? I'm a Wisconsin cheese farmer. I'm just a humble man. I collect my wares. I go into the fields. I harvest my cheese. I bring it to the market. And you know what? The prices haven't been great lately, but I get by. Okay, I support my family. I support my family. So that's how it does. An Alaskan fan here. Ooh, Alaska. Shout out. Like in Dumb and Dumber. Packers suck. I'm not a football fan, so gotcha. Got him, dude. Damn, I'll see my lamp flicker. You guys are crazy. Ooh. Kimberly Jackson. I actually am in Wisconsin. I just don't like cheese. So that's my trade-off. That is my cross to bear right there. One of those. We need a young priest and an old priest for his room. You guys are goofy. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Hello from Australia. By those heinous cheeseheads. You know what's awesome is if I live fairly close to a mall, if I go to the mall, they have those cheeseheads, those triangle hats that are a piece of cheese. You can get those at like in a lot of stores. They're pretty cool. I should get one. That'd be sweet. I think when I was way younger, I had one. Like probably when I was like 7 or something. But we need more. Are you American? What does your YouTube name mean? Yes, Jay. I am an American in the good old US of A. And my YouTube name is Afrikaans. This is Yestermark. It just means porcupine or iron pig or metal pig is what it means. America. I'm okay with the Packers. The Packers are fine. Pennsylvania. Ooh, Pennsylvania's a cool one. Does ALR really have diabetes, or is that good old speculations? You know, I'm going to lean on the side of it's speculation. I don't know for sure. I wouldn't be surprised, though. That's the messed up part, but that's what it is. Do my blinds move during regular videos or only live chats? Listen, boys, I don't think my blinds necessarily move ever at all. I don't touch them. I don't move them. It's not like I walk by and like I made a conscious effort to put them down. You know what I mean? And they were fine. It's not like I went over and I was like, those YouTube fuckers. This will get them. I just split them just to piss you guys off. That's what I do. There's enough space in the blinds for someone to be looking through. Yeah, I guess you could think that, but here's the thing. I'll show you. So it's really not, because the part that you can see through here, it's the wooden window there. So it's not like anything could be seen. But I suppose, huh? Like, let's see. The thing is, I try to fix it as much as I can, but nobody's there. Watch there just be a dude watching me in here, something freaky. I don't even know what to do. Like, it was fine. This one. Is it good? No? What do you think now? It's still this. Oh, hey. That seems like it could be a thing, huh? That'll do for now. We'll allow it. We'll support it. All right. I know I missed on some chat stuff here, so let's see. Virginia, nice. Could be a draft. It's probably definitely a draft, if we're being honest. All right. For ALR, the symptoms she shows allows belief for diabetes. I agree. One thing that always gets me about Amberlynn is how always out of breath she is. And one thing that really gets me, I don't know if I necessarily believe her. I don't doubt that it's hard for her to stand, but she does stand a lot in her, like a decent amount in her videos. And it seems to me like a huge excuse when she says, I can't even stand in the kitchen to make food. And it's like, okay, I guess, what does it take? Like 30 minutes? Sometimes, like, some meals take longer, but what? It should average like 15 to 30 minutes to make some food in the kitchen. Like, it shouldn't take that long. You can't stand for 10 minutes and like just put on a good song and just be like, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing here. Or like find a chair or something. You know, like, it seems like an excuse, that one there. I don't like that one. Ooh, Sarah says her least favorite is Onision. Link to the party. That's all right. As long as you made it, though. You made it, so that's good. I also despise the Ace family. Occasionally hate watch Al. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. Oh, you're right. Yeah, if someone was watching me, they'd be smart enough. They'd ditch. They'd run. Listen, you guys, I don't think you understand. I would show you if this dude, it's hooked up to my computer, so I can't really move it anywhere. But I would show you, because it has been snowing so much here that outside my window, no one can really stand there. Like the snow, like windows here. This is a window, and this is like the wall. The snow like almost comes up. Like you can't really get in. Like you'd have to high step over. You have to high step over in order to get to the window. Like the other day, actually it's yesterday. Was it 2 days ago? It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I went for a bit of a walk. And it wasn't that far away. It was like 10 blocks, I would say, maybe. Less than a mile walk. And it was snowing out. And the snow was so, like, most of the sidewalks, I realized pretty quick, I couldn't even walk down the sidewalks. There was so much snow. Like, the sidewalks weren't plowed. Because it was just snowing so much that by the time you plowed it, a couple hours later, there was just snow there again. And so some areas weren't as bad as others. In the areas that weren't that bad, you try to walk through and you get exhausted. You go like a block and you'd be like, because you have to high step to get through all the snow. You know, it's like you're doing high legs the whole time. It's like you're running, and it's nasty. And so, like, what I realized is that for the most part, I just went out on the road and I just walked on the road because the roads were kind of plowed. And that's like I had to like scoot over for cars and stuff that were going by. Cop went by like 2 times. I was like, wow, dude, this guy's gonna stop by and be like, what are you doing walking down the road? And you know what? I was just gonna be honest with him. I was like, listen, man, I didn't realize it was gonna be this bad. I'm just trying to get home. I live right over here. So yeah, that kind of thing. So it's just been nasty. I do not play any instruments, at least not actively. Ooh. What do I think Amberlynn did with her Octavia Hall? I don't know, actually. And that's what really disappointed me about her, too, is that she was regretting that she failed it. Okay, but then she still has the stuff. So just try again. Just try again. Day 5 is supposed to be the hard one for her anyways, and she didn't even make it to that. Ooh. At least the weather. I have an anti-Onision on Tumblr. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Onision myself. Do I have any hobbies? This is a hobby, I suppose you could say. I've messed around with programming a little bit as well, too. And I don't know. I like to hang out with people. Ooh, let's see. I think she's in a ton of pain, too. It can't be healthy when you're that size. It can't be comfortable. Can we start a GoFundMe to purchase me some Levelor blinds, bro? What is a Levelor blind? I wish I could share my screen with you guys so we could look it up together. That'd be cool. Levelor blind. That looks like what I have. What makes it Levelor? Is it just a brand? It seems like a brand. Is it the wood? Oh, like wood blinds? Oh, those look sick. Those look sick. I don't know if I'd actually get them, though, because I live in an apartment. So it seems like everything I'm pretty sure was provided by the landlord. Now we're going to bitch because the blinds are fixed. What should I expect? What should I have expected? Josie, I definitely appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. I completely zoned out when you fixed your blinds. Mini blind. They look huge. Mary Catherine Gallagher. Superstar. Yeah, that's awesome. I really appreciate that, Mary. You're awesome. You were here last time, too, in the chat. I recognize a lot of you guys swinging back, and that means a ton. That's awesome. Are you good at math? What's the highest level math you ever got to? Well, that's a tricky one because a lot of maths equal out pretty good. When I was in university, I did quite a bit of math stuff. So I did like quantitative analysis and everything like that. It had to do with like the major and everything. So I think I'm decent at math. I'm definitely not one of the best math people out there for sure. Especially I wasn't like the best math person in the class even, but I can find my way around it usually. I'm not that I'm a fan. It's usually pretty boring, and I don't really enjoy doing it. So that's good to know, true. I'm new, haha. Wonderfully messy life. Well, it's great to see you. Whether you're new or not, I appreciate it. Economics. Do I live stream regularly? I've never caught one of these before, but I'm sucked for live streams. Sucker, okay, for live streams. I actually have one of my weekly ones coming up in a few minutes. Katie the Human, and you know what? That makes sense. Mine's gonna end in like 15 minutes or so. So when mine's done, you guys can pop over to Katie the Humans. That's totally fine. Check out the old live stream, her live stream there, huh? But one thing I will say is I do live streams. This is my third one so far. I don't want them to be more than necessarily like once a week or so. Here's the thing. I don't want to use live streams as a crutch to not bring more content out, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want to get into a habit of where, like, let's say I don't want to make a video, or like I'm too lazy to make a video, or I can't think of something to put together. I don't want to use have the live stream as an always thing to fall back on. I almost think sometimes adversity is good, so sometimes it's good that there's like, it'll force me to come up with something different. You know what I mean? And so I don't want to like do a lot. I don't want the live stream to be the main thing, is I guess what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense. No worries. No worries, Katie. No worries, Jay. Don't worry about it. My fupa is not as large as Amber's, but it's feisty. All right. So thanks for that one, JoJo DKC. I don't know where to. What do you even say about that? Huh? That's what he's studying right now. There you go. Join the fupa fam. Yeah, poli sci and economics. A lot of that stuff goes a lot of hand in hand. That's why I got into economics, because I do get pretty into politics. I just don't like to necessarily discuss it with randoms. Aha, gotcha, European socialist, you. Yeah, me, dude. No, 15 minutes, that's all we get. I got a buddy of mine who wanted. I had plans at 9 p.m. You guys, that's the thing. Would you try a bug lollipop? They are sold on the coast or online. Yes. When it comes to food items, most things actually, I think that you should always give them a shot, at least once. And I would try a bug lollipop. I would try a lollipop that has like a what's it would be like a grasshopper. I'd try a grasshopper lollipop. I really would, but I wouldn't do it alone. I would need I'd have like a buddy with or something, and I'd be like, "All right, dude, let's do it. Let's eat them." And we'd eat them at the same time. That's the only way I could do it. Am I related to the aardvark? Nope. It's an entirely different species altogether. Oh, man. Yeah, I get you, Renee. If people like the live streams, why not do them? I mean, that's essentially why we're here. You guys do enjoy them. I enjoy having you guys on for a live stream as well. I appreciate you stopping by in. It's just, I feel like it's tricky, I guess, to nail down exactly what it is. It feels like cheating, I guess, is the real thing. Reason I'm not super necessarily into doing like a daily live stream or live streams all of the time is because it feels like it's cutting away from what a channel should be, which is more about content that is prepared, in my opinion. Would you try a buckle? Yes. Ooh. H3 does seem to be shook. They've been going through a lot of stuff lately. Oh, let's see what we got here. Yeah, Evelyn Cortez. I effing love politics, but you have to find the correct people to discuss politics with. That might be one of the most true statements I think I've ever heard in my life. You really do have to find certain people to discuss it with, because it can go down a rabbit hole quick. And it's like, is it Godwin's law? Is that what they talk about? Where they say like an argument on the internet is going to inevitably lead to somebody calling someone else Hitler, right? Is the idea behind that. So like it seems like that definitely is a true thing that happens. People tend to revert towards the worst case scenario for the other person pretty quickly, which is unfortunate. It really is. All right. Are there any foods I don't like? Yeah, there are a couple. Cheese. I don't like cheese. Cheese. Seriously, get Streamlabs set up or link PayPal. YouTube's cut is too much. You think so, Elizabeth? I have Streamlabs. That's the thing. The program, I don't understand. Oh man. So are you saying like Twitch? Is that what you're saying? Use Twitch? Because in my mind, Streamlabs is synonymous with Twitch. Now I use it to record different things sometimes, namely like screen recordings and things like that. It's really good for, but I don't. The thing is, I have a Twitch account and I twitched here and there. I've done some live streaming on there, but it's different to me. And to me, Twitch, I don't fully understand Twitch. I don't fully get it. I get YouTube, I feel like. Ooh, Ooh, yeah, civil discussions are super important, Kenzie, for sure. Seriously, get Streamlabs set up or link PayPal. I do have a PayPal. I can link a PayPal donate thing. On my website, I think there's a donate button on the very bottom, actually. And yeah, if you'd like to do it that way. Ooh. Well, welcome, Renee. Hey, nice to see ya. Hey, fried cow lung. That's something common here. Gizzard, liver dishes. I think, who was I? I was just talking to somebody, and they were talking about eating a gizzard, and they said it was disgusting. They did not like it. I think that they were a little focused on like the thought of it more than anything else, but they deep fried it and they tried it and they didn't like it. PayPal adds taxes. They did to me. Yeah, taxes are tricky, aren't they? Do you eat that? Do I eat what? Gizzards? I don't eat gizzards. I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard they're chewy. It's like, I imagine it's like eating soft cartilage. Yeah, puke is right, Kenzie, for sure. Go vegan. I don't know. I could maybe go vegetarian. I could maybe go light vegetarian. I don't think it would be tremendously hard to give up meat with my diet that I have right now. But yeah, for what? Veggies that I won't go near? That's a hard one. I like veggies. I like pretty much all veggies. Hey, I appreciate it, Susie. You're amazing. Purple heart right back at you. I'm trying to think of a vegetable that I don't like. Baby corn, maybe. I don't like baby corn, I don't think. Like if it's in Chinese food, pick it out. That's like one of the few things I'll pick out of Chinese food because I don't understand if I'm supposed to eat the whole thing. Like I guess you're supposed to, but you don't eat the whole thing when you have like a regular cob of corn. You know, you don't have the regular thing. Okra? I don't think I've tried okra. Brussels sprouts? I enjoy Brussels sprouts though. On most things, I would say. Corn is a starch, not a vegetable. But let me pitch you this. Now, I don't know, but let me ask you this question. Is it that all starches are vegetables, but not all vegetables are starches? Is that a thing? Because I feel like corn is still a vegetable. Like a potato seems like a vegetable too, right? I don't know. Do I have a P.O. box? I do not have a P.O. box. Willow Haven. What are you trying to send me something? Are you trying to send me like, what are you trying to send? Are you trying to send something cool? Like a secret? Don't be so corny, dude. some fan mail? Some blinds. Oh my gosh. Some locally made candy. That's actually pretty cool. There's some cool stuff lining up right there. There's a bee. Bueller. I like that reference there. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. I prefer to use Streamlabs. Okay. Susie is the best. My gay cat, Blasey, is called Suze because he is super funny and he is adopted, but also brain dead most of the time. Okay. I don't know what to say to that one. That kind of came out of nowhere, Jay, don't you think? It's kind of weird. Some good old Texan junk food. Are you supposed to send food in the mail? I don't think so, right? Am I a cat person or a dog person? Ooh, what a question. If I had to choose between the two, I would probably end up with a dog. They're man's best friend, you know? I feel like cats, here's the tricky thing about cats, is that, so with dogs, there's like a baseline. So, you know, you kind of know what you're getting. With cats, the cat is either super mean, it's just an asshole cat, or it's super nice, and it's the nicest cat ever. And if it was the nicest cat ever, then fine, I'll take it. If it comes up and like snuggles with me and shit, fine, I'll get the cat. But that's not a dice I'm willing to throw or roll, you know? I'm gay for you. Huh? Thanks, Edgar. See you, bullies. I'll check out your stuff. I really will. No worries, man. Blackie's a cool name. Blackie's a good name for a cat. That's a good cat name. A cat person. I'm okay with animals. I'm pretty lenient on animals. I used to have a girlfriend that really wanted to get an animal, and I think she wanted like a dog. And I'm pretty like it doesn't matter, man. It's like you get what you want to get, okay? And because I'll like it no matter what. You know what I mean? So why, like, if I don't care, why is it really fair of me to even put my voice in? Because it doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? Hey, going to the blizzard for my dog. Yeah, it's bad out there, man. Hey, welcome, Willow Haven. Haven of the Willow. What is your profile picture? Is that a dog or a spider face? What is that? Small for me. I'm sure if it was on a regular screen, I'd be able to see better. Cleo the black cat Elizabeth has. Ooh, careful. You want to listen, Cleo. I heard this. I heard this from a couple people here and there. If your cat ever walks in front of you, just try to stay out of trouble that day, okay? That's my little tip from me to you. I can't figure out how to put a profile pic. I think it has to do with your Google Plus, Renee. That's the weird thing, is it's like tied in with your. I mean, it makes sense. Google owns Facebook. Google owns YouTube, so it's all tied in that same way, you know. So I check there. A 25-pound Siamese cat. A 25-pound cat. That sounds huge. That sounds humongous. I asked you, dog. Oh, dude, that cat's got to be huge. Jeez. Boros, huh? Very good name. Looks better on a nose sickle. Oh, jeez. Ooh, an invisible dog is so easy to care for. I'd like a pet, I think. I don't know. I shouldn't, with the way I live right now, I shouldn't have a dog and I shouldn't have a cat. I don't think it would be fair to them. Just because, like, you know, I won't be able to let them out as much. I sometimes I'm out and about, and I don't think they would get as much attention as they deserved. You know, like there's not a ton of areas I'd be able to let them outside to run. It's the biggest thing. Like I'd have to take them out for a walk, and I feel like they're not getting a chance to run around. Like I grew up on a farm, and like a lot of times dogs would just run across like the yard, and I feel like I couldn't give them that. I'd probably get something small though. I used to have a bird when I was younger. I thought about getting a bird, but I don't know. It's one of those things where like it'd be cool to have, but it's a responsibility. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things you should really think about before getting. And I don't think I put enough thought into it to warrant it. Google Hangouts pick, yeah. See you, Katie. You have a good night. Y'all, how old is he? What about a bird or a fish? I'd get a pet bird before I got a pet fish if I was choosing something enjoyable. Well, for the most part, I'm not allowed to have pets here. That's one of those things that's in the landlord, the leasing agreement, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. But I can have a fish. And I thought about getting just a cheap little fish, but I don't know. I just don't think, like, I think it's something I get bored of. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I bet the birds definitely take up a lot of time, especially the smarter they are. I had a cockatiel when I was younger, and that thing was super cool. But even then, like I was too young to really I was young enough to where I should have been appreciating it, but I was too young to really know that I should have been appreciating it. And I feel really bad now knowing that, you know what I mean? And the bird ended up going to a better home for sure, but we ended up moving out. But it's just like, that's just how it goes, you know? But I enjoy birds. The birds are cool. When I was in college, my roommate randomly bought a fish without telling either of us other roommates. Now, roommates should always be in the loop when it comes to getting pets, especially. But I will say this about fish. Fish are pretty low maintenance. At least most of them are. Or at least the super common ones are. And so that being said, as long as it's not like some salt water or something crazy, that being said, it's probably fine, right? Am I aware of artificial telepathy? No. What? What, like machines talking to each other? Is that what you're talking about, or what? Ooh. Synthetic telepathy allows someone to create email or voicemail and send it by thought. Interesting. That'd be cool, huh? That'd be neat. Yeah, WM, welcome back. We were talking about that earlier, man. Now you're here. All right. So let me know about this. There's a huge riot going on in his last video comments. You see, the thing is, buddy, I was looking and I actually didn't see anything going on. So if I do, hell's in there, jeez. On Mukbang Fatty? Is that what you're talking about? So if I go to Mukbang Fatty's account, and it's his most recent video, so it's Amberlynn Reid, hater, Zachary, Michael, this is something. Let me pause this so it doesn't blast at you his eardrums. Because I have not my headphones in. Okay. Because I'd be interested to see what's all in there. I didn't really like everyone's in there though, huh? And one thing I'll say as well, Elizabeth, the dude might be a goofball, this mukbang fatty guy. We should not go and harass him though. I will say that. Don't go and just like bomb the guy with downvotes and negative comments. I don't think that's necessarily something that should happen, unless you actually just don't like the dude or so. But I'd be interested to see. I mean, I guess we'll see, man. If WM judges you in the comments and vid, lol. I watched like chunks of his vid and I just couldn't find him. I was looking for me in there. I was being a little self-conceited. I was like, dude, I've never had someone talk about me on YouTube before. I want to see this. This guy's making history in the book of my life, you know? And I've never been part of YouTube drama. So we'll see. What's he doing? Is he going to make like a video or something? Is that what's going to happen? Okay, well, we'll take a look, man. Good luck. What's he going to do? I've watched his videos. The content isn't great. He's kind of a hypocrite in all of them. I mean, his whole thing, as far as I can tell, is that he's bashing other people for making videos about people, but he's making a video about them in the exact same video he's bashing them. So whatever. But I'd be interested to see exactly what's looking like there. See you, Willow. You got to watch it and reply, lol. I will. My favorite monster. Ooh. Schmeagle. Or like any Schmeagle-like creature, I think is really cool. Want me to start some drama, lol? You are too sweet for that. Evelyn, you want me to start some drama, lol? You're too sweet for that. You see, but drama's fun, you know? That's kind of what makes YouTube. Like, that's seeing people talk about different things that we all enjoy listening about, and then seeing them interact is super fun. But then seeing different people fight is also super fun. I love when there's YouTube drama. It's fun, man. It's exciting. He's a super hypocrite. A reaction to react, right? Let's get meta with it. He's filthy at you, and Zach, and it's hilarious. He's your next. On his hip. Why is hitless? What? Oh, has he crashed other people's channels? What's going on? A foxy mess his last videos, huh? Okay. Jeez. This whole YouTube thing is just funny. Yeah, man. The thing about the artificial telepathy, that's crazy. I don't understand where that's coming from, though. That, like, I get it. That's super crazy. It's off the rails. If they're able to do that, I don't understand why is this message being brought to me? I love horror movies, man. Can I do a Schmeagling? impression. Ready for it? How's he talk? Stupid. Stupid. That's what he does. Yeah. Stupid. What happens is stupid. That's the best I can do. There's my Smeagol impression right there for you, YouTube. Judge it out of 10. And tell me if your Aunt Connie will love it too. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, Kevin Brandon, huh? I'll send a greeting to. All right, hey, is it Jimena Ramos, from Mexico. Great to have you out there, Jimena Ramos. Awesome that you're a follower and supporter. That's super cool. I really appreciate you watching the stuff. That's super cool. Cool to see you from Mexico as well. All right. No, that's scary. It was stupid. I enjoy your videos, bro. City Builders covering it too. Keep up the good work. Sub to Mook Fatting. He's going to take you and Zach down. Okay, dude, let him. Okay, fine. If he gets me, dude, he gets me. That's my stance on that one. That's Smeagol's mom. 10 out of 78. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's Joey's measurement system, right? See you, WM. Thanks for the update, man. Am I bros with Dwight Schrute? No, I don't think so. I know I'd meet the dude. Rainn Wilson, is that the actor? Because it is occurring all over the globe, and I am attempting to let all learn about it and spread awareness. Sometimes there's conspiracy theories, but sometimes conspiracy theories, don't you think maybe like they're too far? I don't know if I necessarily believe that one is widespread. Did I miss the impression? You might have missed the Smeagol impression. Beauty guru drama. Maybe, CJ, maybe. It would depend on the specific person. This is something I suppose that's probably fairly important to note. It's that I don't like the reason I like to do the videos on Amberlynn isn't because of Amberlynn's field or genre. It isn't because she does mukbangs, and it isn't because of health, and it isn't because of weight loss. It's because Amberlynn as a person is hypocritical. She goes back on everything she says, and that's why people don't like her, right? And it's the same reason I would do it on Onision, is because Onision is hypocritical, and I don't like him, and a lot of other people don't like him. That's what it comes down to. So, like, it's just because someone is in the same field doesn't make them automatically on my list. You know what I mean? Have I heard of MK Ultra? This is one without any physical contact, like the person who doesn't have to be near the one attempting to manipulate their head. Yeah, like I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying, AAA, but I don't understand. I don't know. He's obviously bothered. We should give him a big old hug, huh? I appreciate it. I'm not bothered. I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm like excited about this mukbang fatty thing. Pretty neat stuff. I like his earring. He usually wears a bandana too. I think he always wears a bandana. Yeah, he's got a bandana on all the time and an earring. He's cool. There's like I used to work retail, and there's a customer that would come in all the time that kind of looked like that. I didn't like that dude. I wonder if Amber watches your videos and your blinds are moving. She probably thinks it's horror. She has to click off. What kind of content am I going to make when Amberlynn dies? Feature length movies. I was thinking like a 2 hour 44-minute length movie. Probably like a James Bond thing. Like, I'm only using 1% of my power, Scoob. That's my best Shaggy impression. Poop hot dog, but just cute way of offending. Pee. Thanks, Jay. Jeez. Oh goodness. Amy Slatton, I looked into her a little bit. I don't think we'll sadly ever see ALR's final form. Like on a real note, who knows how much longer she does have left. She's young too. She's super young. That's what's weird. Stop with the impression. You don't like that, huh? Yeah, you used a weird stop though, which makes me think that you want another impression. Oh, dude, Elizabeth. That was a genius idea. Let me fucking save that with the ear piercing thing. If I do a video in the future about this mukbang fatty thing, and I don't have a fake earring in my ear, hold me accountable. That's all I'm going to say about that. And a bandana on? Oh, dude. You guys are too funny. I better save that one before I forget. I don't think she weighs over 600. I mean, if I was looking at her, I'd guess. But it seems like she has weighed herself in front of us, you know? So I'm kind of like, nice, dude. Okay, where was I? Would you consider doing a challenge video? IDK, I want to see you chug like a bottle of hot sauce or something. Yeah, I'd definitely do a challenge for sure. And actually, one thing that I've been planning with some of my pals is doing challenge videos at every milestone. So like maybe one at 50,000 and then 100,000, there were talks of us eating pig feet. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see, huh? Get all your friends to subscribe, and then we'll get there. We'll get the 100,000. Do you think Always Ever possibly the Choco Challenge? The one I won't do is the cinnamon one. I won't do one that makes me like dry thirsty. Yeah, that's true. I gotta have it on the, but he has it on this ear. So maybe I would do it, but I would just find a way to like be in a different angle or something. Seth Rogen, is that you? Jeez. Ooh. Dang, you guys are coming for ALR. I think most of us just want ALR to live a better life. I think is honestly what it comes down to. Dracula Kitty, interesting question. Yeah, I think she's probably closer to 570 or so. So our new challenge, the spit challenge. Spit things out while an audience watches. Ooh, you can find like cool things to spit out, like grape drink, or like I don't know, Mountain Dew or something. You can find some cool things to spit out. Rocks. You can put a bunch of rocks in your mouth and spit them out in slow motion. Would that be cool? He's yawning. Quick, spam the chat. Zero Alexis. Yeah, I totally get you there. I appreciate you hanging in here. I remember being 300, not caring about how much I ate. Unfortunately, cancer taught me. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're living. I mean, a happier and healthier life. I really do. Like it's one of those things where like I said, like I don't want anybody out there to not have the life that they want. I want everyone to be happy. It's just you have to be able to put in effort in order to make that happen. You know. You like werewolves? Werewolves are all right. I'm probably more Team Edward than Team Jacob, though, huh? Oh, jeez. Can I pull off the Seth Rogen laugh? I don't think I've ever tried. That's the best I can do of a Seth Rogen laugh. I don't think I can do it. Carl. That's like the best I can do. He did say something like that. I don't know. That was an attempt. All right. It's a lot of earrings or a lot of maintenance. Piercings are a lot of maintenance. Yeah, fair enough. Stats is tricky, man. Stats is a hard subject. So that is all right. Ooh. Yusufar kind of looks like Seth Rogen a bit, TBH. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has ever brought that one up. I tell my friends, I tell my pals in real life that you guys say that about me, and they look at me, they give me one of these. No, dude. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so either. Like, and then they think I'm like bragging or something. I'm like, listen, dude, I don't think so neither, but that's what they say. So. Jay, I don't know. That's the thing. It's tricky. This has gone 20 minutes past how long I wanted it to go. Would I consider myself healthy? Not as healthy as I want to be. I used to be I'd say a bit more overweight. And it's one of those things where like, it's been doing, like I kind of said, little steps in order to make things better, but it's just tricky. It's not super easy. Scarlett, great question. Do you think Amberlynn would ever agree to do an interview with another YouTuber? I don't think she would. If she did agree to do an interview with another YouTuber, I would 100% without a doubt do it. And actually, Scarlett, I talked about it a little bit on last stream, I believe. I have sent out an email or a couple emails, and like I have tried to contact Amberlynn to try to do an interview. So it is something that I would be very interested in doing. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Yeah, I don't see the Seth Rogen either. So maybe if my hair was like super curly and I was like just blazed. So many people ask if I'm single. You goofballs. Just the glasses and curly hair. Yeah, probably. I see younger James Corden. He doesn't look like Seth Rogen. He looks like the Hershey vendor that works at the Walmart I work at. LOL. Thanks. I hope the Hershey vendor looks good. All right. Workout routine with my friend. Yeah, workout routines with friends seem like they're way better too. Sometimes I like to go to the gym and just go running with a pal of mine. Do you think what is this, Renee? Do you think her I Am Amberlynn video was an audition for something? Oh, do you think her I Am Amberlynn video was an audition for something? Oh, mate. You think maybe that was like her way of trying to get into the other kinds of like the 600-pound thing. Maybe. If we're guessing, like if we're flat out just guessing. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, there you go, Jay. I think that's the song you're talking about, right? I think your channel. Yeah, I get you there, Elizabeth. An interview would mean she'd be held accountable. I will say this, and just so you guys know as well, if I ever got the opportunity to do an interview with Amberlynn, there's a pretty good chance. Like one thing that I'm willing to bend on for sure is I'm willing to let her see the questions. If I have questions, I'm willing to let her see them, and I'm willing to let her get rid of ones that she doesn't want if that's what it takes to get her talking, which is unfortunate. And that's not, of course, the end goal. But I mean, there is a chance that even if like there was an interview, it would be pretty soft hitting because I wouldn't want to show up with the first question and be like, so what the fuck's your problem? You know what I mean? Oh, workout buddies are everything. Beach girls, for sure. You said you wouldn't sing, liar. Well, there it was. You heard me sing. Gave you gum and took a selfie with you, huh? Are you single? Everyone keeps asking. Sing more. Sing loud, dude. Yeah, I suppose I can clear the air on it for you guys. I am single. I am single. I got my own little cute little place that I was just doing a little remodeling out today. Actually, I just moved everything over. So now one thing you'll notice is I have like a futon here. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. And yeah, and I got my wooden desk now back there as well. It has my printer on. Before I couldn't use my printer, which sucked. Yeah, congrats, dude. He's like, congrats. Good for you. Yeah, thanks, dude. With the futon. Hey, Elizabeth, that's a funny question. Am I wrong for wondering how Adolf's dinner went? No, that was kind of good. I think it's funny, man. Why was he not? He was in the last one. The Adolf person was in the last one. Would you do a story time? Read Dr. Seuss story. I don't think. Like, what's a short Dr. Seuss story? I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that, Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam I am. There it is for you. Boom. Breaking YouTube records. We're on the charts now, boys. Am I a Packers fan? They're all right. I'm not a big football guy. I do not have any pets. I do not have any pets. 0 pets. My username, I had a couple buddies that were from South Africa, and is a word that they taught me, and I really liked it. Maybe too old, but too married. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. That's okay, though. Is this real life, or is it fantasy? Do I play any video games? Of course, I play some video games. I'm excited for Paradox Interactive's newest release coming up soon, Imperator Rome, I think it's called. I'm super excited for that. I pre-ordered that game. That's like the only game I pre-ordered in a long time. And Far Cry 5, I think I did too. Yes, it is. Stylus DS. I am definitely working on some other content. I'm trying to do like another Inside the Mind thing. We have a lot of stuff done for one, and it's just pieces are missing, and it's just tricky. It's just tricky, but soon. Don't you worry. Where am I from? Wisconsin. A Let's Read channel. Ooh, with like the horror stories you guys were talking about. What are my thoughts on veganism? It's fine. People are allowed to eat whatever they want to eat. And it's admirable to try to help the world by making a sacrifice. And I think that's a pretty big sacrifice to make. So that's fair. I don't like when they shove it down everyone else's throat, of course, but I'm 28 this 8th of March. Oh, you're fine. How often do I go live on YouTube? I'm a New Year's sub. Probably like once a week or so. Yep, my name's Reid, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, dude. Triple H. Jeez. I will look up this electromagnetic thing. Not right now, but I promise you I will look it up. All right, just put it into a tab. Voice to skull is the transmission of voice or any other audible or subliminal signal directly into the hearing sense of the mind control victim. It just seems like a rabbit hole. I'm just like, I get it. You're super into it. I'll check it out. What's my advice on aspiring YouTubers? Just do it. All it takes is a camera. All it takes is a smartphone, honestly, as the minimal thing. If you have a computer, that's even better, because if you can just cut out, like, you can even, like, I would say this. If you want to get into YouTube and you're not sure, like, if you don't already have an idea, the ideas are simple enough, right? Just find something that you're really passionate about. Like, if you were meeting someone in real life, or if you were talking to your friends, what do you guys talk about? Do you talk about fashion? Do you talk about sports? What do you talk about? And then think about how you feel about those things. And then think to yourself, oh, if I was this is a fun one. If you had to give a presentation to somebody, how would you present this information? You know what I mean? Like, if it was like a high school project, how would you make this project? And then you can literally just you can make a script, you can film yourself, and then just cut it up. It's as simple as that. And just put up on the YouTube. And if people enjoy it, then they'll watch. It's really as simple as that. I mean, even if the content is shit, like, if people really like what you're saying, they'll make up for that, and then you can make up for the content later. And know this as well. I'll say this. Your first like 20 or 40 videos, and people will say this on the internet, and I thought it was BS until I experienced it. Your first like 20 to 40 videos, maybe even more, are going to be shit. They're going to be terrible. The editing is going to be bad. The sound quality is going to be bad. The video quality is going to be bad. That's just the way it is. The overall quality is not going to be great, probably. Okay. And as you make more and more videos, you become better and better, and you become more practiced in it. And you do have to put in a little bit of effort, you know what I mean, to try to get there. Any tips if you don't want to show your face on YouTube? You don't have to show your face. My channel started getting big before I started showing my face. I showed my face after my channel started getting big. Like, I showed my face, like, I think when I got like a little over 1,000 subscribers is when I showed my face. And So you really don't have to. You don't have to. Don't think you have to show your face. And a lot of times people will, if they like your content, they'll come and watch. Now, here's the only problem though, is that eventually you're probably going to want to show your face. And this is a little bit of a theory, I guess you could say of mine, is that I think people really get attached to personalities on YouTube. I know I do. And so when your face isn't there, they're only really attaching themselves to your voice. They're missing half of the equation. So if what you have on the screen isn't relevant, then they won't enjoy that. Now, one thing I'll say as well is for a little bit, there's like a couple of videos in there where I would splice in just like I saw other YouTubers do it. So I was like, oh, I'll just do this. I would splice in like random video game stuff while I was talking. And people didn't seem to like that. So just there's my little tip for you is don't do the video game thing. Try to splice in something that's relevant or something that's just off the wall, I would say, is if I had to do it over. Let's see. Do I take any medications? No, I don't. I do take an allergy medication daily. That's no, I don't. I just said I do take an allergy medication. If I don't, sometimes I get like a rash, and it used to be from counting money, I think, is what triggered it, but it went away now, and now that I don't do that anymore. But I do have to take. I probably don't have to necessarily anymore, but I take allergy medicine just in case, because otherwise I can my eyes will get a little irritated and my neck will get irritated, that kind of stuff. What do I think of Amberlynn's health issues recently? I feel like she is giving up while trying to the point of her imminent demise. It's sad. Yeah, Kakoa, it's actually super sad. I don't know what to do. I don't know what can be said. Like if you were there, what could you even say to her? Like, Amberlynn, you can't do this, because she knows she can't keep doing this. That's the messed up part. But like with the Octavia thing, it was just so weird because she was like the first 2 days she was super into it. And then the third day she just quit. And the fourth and fifth day were supposed to be the hard ones. So she quit super early. So she was obviously looking for excuses to fail. And one thing I thought was really weird about that video too was that like she obviously edits her videos a little bit because they're cut up. But she could have just cut out the first, and her videos are long enough to where it wouldn't have been the end of the world if she just cut out the first two steps, you know? Ooh. It always looks like someone's outside my door. Freaks me out. Yeah, but it's just sad, you know. It really is. What is that? Yeah, I really wish it would change too. Yeah, pollen, man. Well, it's winter now, so it's probably a little fine. Yeah, other than that, I don't take like a daily medication or anything like that. I'm like really trying to think. I don't think so. Nothing that I've had to ever take. Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, Dracula Kitty. The old North. The old Nort. Why do I think she quit after she thought it was working? I don't know. Like, I think you do have to kind of try to get inside your head on this one here. And like, if you think about it, if you spend your whole life doing this thing, it probably becomes ingrained. That's who she is. And trying to switch to this Octavia thing, like, it might have been working, but then, like, I think she was probably more afraid of changing into somebody that wasn't who she already is. And okay, so it's like this, right? So like, it's like the Schrodinger's cat thing is what I would almost say. It's where, like, I know it's like a super overused thing, but like, it's like this. Like, if you were gonna ask out a chick, okay, and because you thought the chick liked you, you might be super nervous to ask the chick out, because if you ask her out and she says yes, yeah, that's awesome, you won. But if you ask her out and she says no, then it has been confirmed that she does not like you at all, right? Because she just said no. And that being said, in the, like, before you ask, there's the possibility of either. So there's like the chance that she might like you is alive. You know what I mean? But if you ask her, you'll definitively know. And I think with Amberlynn, it's a similar thing in that, like, the ultimate goal of hers is to be skinny and healthy and happy. But that's her Schrodinger's cat thing. She's keeping that dream alive. And I think she sabotages herself going towards that dream so she can always have that dream. You see, because if she ends up losing like 200, 300, 400 pounds and she hits a wall and she's not good enough, like if her goal is like 170 pounds and she gets 200 and for whatever reason she can't get below that 200 pounds, then the dream, she failed at the dream. And so the dream is gone. But if she never tries at the dream, then the dream's always there, if that makes any sense. I know that was kind of long-winded, but if I had to really like try to be like an armchair psychologist about it or something, that's probably what I'd say. Yeah, I think that it is too. I think some of the people are saying it's that she actually just wanted the food. I think that's true. And it's obvious in that video, right? That like the people who she was with probably aren't great. What's the word I'm looking for? Weren't great. What's the word I'm looking for? Influencers? What? They weren't great. They weren't a great effect on her. God, there's just a specific word. They weren't a good influence on her. They weren't a good influence on her. They were like, obviously they were saying little things in her ear. They're like, ooh, only 700 calories. That sounds weird. As they're like stuffing their mouth with a hot dog. That sounds weird. Their friends over there with eating pizza. There's like cheese and pepperoni sliding on their face. Yeah, that's weird. There's a little grease. They're like putting it back up because the grease is slipping down, but they're not letting any of it go. They're like pushing it back in their mouth. Yeah, I don't know. I think her friends probably aren't great influences on her when it comes to stuff like that. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, it's a 700-pound diet. What? Okay. And she's like, well, that's just not healthy. Okay, well, neither is fucking eating 10 burgers really quick or binging. You know, like, choose one. Choose one. They're okay. Let's say they're both unhealthy. One's healthier than the other one. Influences, yes, absolutely. She's got to be comfortable with herself first. What? Do I think she'll get weight loss surgery? She might have to get like a gastric bypass or something. She has the money for it, probably. Focus on her mental health first. Yeah, that's true, but that's such a tricky one because you can't, like, mental health is definitely part of the equation, but you can't quantify mental health. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like when I hit your leg with your hammer and your foot kicks, that's pretty obvious. They can't like do something in your head to make sure it's all working though. They can't like hit a piece of the brain to make a fucking piece go like that. You know what I mean? Have I ever played a RuneScape? I played a RuneScape a long time ago. Really isn't our place, I think, to diagnose her, yeah. Is the all-you-can-eat buffet a good place to meet women? I doubt it. I don't think I've ever tried to pick up chicks at an all-you-can-eat buffet. So I don't know. That could be a fun one, huh? I feel like there's only two kinds. There's only a couple kinds of all-you-can-eat buffets that are in my immediate vicinity. I guess there's more than this, but the only two that I've ever really like heard of, been to, kind of a thing. One of them is like an old country buffet kind of a thing, or like Carl's, and the other one is like a Chinese buffet. And at the Chinese buffet, I feel like I'd have higher chances because the old country buffet, it's older people, you know what I mean? Unless maybe that would work. I'm like, hey, Dolores, how are you doing today? I noticed you were driving Frank's old car. And then she says something pretty morbid. She's like, oh, Frank's not with me anymore. I'm like, oh, really? And then like we both reach for the mashed potato spoon at the same time. That could happen. That could be a thing. That's good. That's a good idea. You guys are smart. Yeah, Amberlynn might be there, right? Becky caught Amber at a buffet. That's a joke, right? That can't be true. They did not meet at a buffet. I don't believe that. I don't mind too much if food's dry at a buffet. I'd give them a pass on that. That's fine. Yeah, I think so. Like a fat farm, is that what they call them? I don't know. But like a camp where like they do have a strict routine for meals and shit. You walk in anywhere, people want to see in your face. Maybe. It's probably different in person. This guy never gets laid. You got me, smelly feet. You pegged me. Only because I'm not married, though. Get you a sugar mama. Well, you guys hook me up with some rich chicks and we'll work her out. Because Becky watched ALR's videos. I think that's kind of, isn't that kind of how Onision met his chick too? Sky or whatever? Or it's a dude now, Sky. Do a video where you go out and see how many people will give you a hug. This, like, it's a good idea, but it's, you gotta watch out because, like, you don't know people. People are crazy. Ooh, Jay, I'll see ya. I'll see you, pal. That's awesome. They met at Barnes and Noble. That's super cool. Do I ate at the worst restaurant in my city video. Those, Elizabeth, I thought I should say I thought about that. I've started to see those a little bit more and more. So I'm almost wondering if they're a little overdone. But I could do one. Ironically, like I would actually get the food from the lowest rated restaurant and I'd actually eat it. But like at the beginning, I'd say everyone else is doing it, dude. So I'm doing it too. Like I'd find a way to make it so that it's okay that I'm jumping onto the trend. You know what I mean? You gotta be sneaky. That's all right, Evelyn. That is okay. Onision, he might make a video about me. I'll be honest with you guys. If Onision made a video about a little old moi, I would be pretty psyched because Onision's a gross dude. But Onision, say whatever you want about him. He was like one of the first big YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like, so it would almost be like, I'm trying to think of like the equivalent. Like, imagine if you were like just trying to get into acting and then all of a sudden like some like C or B list actor was like just harassing you. Wouldn't that be kind of like, it would suck, but at the same time, wouldn't you be kind of like, wow, dude, I can't believe this guy actually knows who I am? Like, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't that be kind of a funny little thing? So if Onision has anything to say, dude, let him. I don't care. What is Onision's deal? Oh, you got time? Pull up a chair kind of a thing to talk about it. Onision is a nasty dude. The biggest problem I think with Onision, I mean, there's the bringing people into the marriage thing and manipulating children thing, which is crazy. And the getting the tattoo, the liar tattoo and shit, which is psycho. But the thing that really gets me about Onision down to his core is that you have to go off of his persona, right? Which could be a little bit fake, but probably is a big piece of who he is. And you get a good sense of his morals. You get a good sense of his moral compass. And the guy is just super black and white. That's what really gets me about Onision when I watch his videos. He's like a rule, like he's like a if this then that chart is what he is. And is it illegal? No. Then it's fine. Oh, is it illegal? No. Does it go against Onision? Yes. Then it's not fine. You know, he's really black and white morally until he's not. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden he's willing to bend the rules. That's what's really interesting about Onision. He's a troll. No, I don't think Onision would bother to make a video about me, if I'm being honest. I think it would be cool, but I don't think he would. Yeah, like the odds are he's probably seen a video before he's even made one. But even that would be kind of neat. I consider that a little badge of honor, a little Onision view. Thanks for the view, bud. It's one-sided beef yesterday. Let's see here. It's my next YouTube adventure. Onision, if you guys haven't gone down the Onision rabbit hole, man, I definitely recommend checking out that kind of stuff. I think Onision's worse than Amberlynn Reid. I just don't have anything to make videos about him anymore because it's all the same crap. But I think he's a nasty dude. You are super cute and good night to you. See you, Jay. Jay, you keep saying that you're leaving, but you never do. You're always hanging out. Hi, Daddy. God. Well, right. Feel free if you're going to go on the Onision rabbit hole. I do have a couple of Onision videos you can check out. They're older ones. I hope that's all right, but you guys can check them out. PewDiePie, of course. PewDiePie RT series. Let's get real. PewDiePie is the man, huh? What would I do if he subbed to me? I'd message him. We do a collab. I'd meet up with him and I'd be in one of his skits, of course. If Onision messaged me. Or if Onision was a sub of mine. You'll see, Elizabeth. I do have stuff like in the Patreon as well. Not only do you get access to Discord, but you'll also get access to behind the scenes stuff. Now, I don't have anything super behind the scenes up there right now. I do have a rough draft for one of the Inside the Minds of that I actually have for the Onision one. It's the Inside the Mind of Onision to catch an Onision kind of a thing. It's the rough draft. I have the rough draft video of that up on the Patreon one. So if you guys are on my Patreon, you can see that. But also on Patreon, there's going to be like behind the scenes stuff that once we finish with stuff, I'll be able to edit those together, put them in there. Beth says, I'm so lame. I have nothing better to do than sit on stream all day. What a boring life. Yeah, you guys, that's right. I just sitting here talking to you guys. It's a boring life. Jeez. Hater alert, skater alert. I'm just a skater boy. She was a hater boy. I'm one of the daddies at YouTube. You think so? Yeah. Onision is lost. What? You better put something up. Yeah, he's a pile-ish for sure. I can't imagine he's that much better off camera. Ooh, thank you, LML. Ooh. Susan, I'm 14. I haven't read a lot. I didn't grow up with comics. I have, like, a couple of years ago, I was really, like last year, I guess I would say, I was really into Alien, like the Alien series and stuff. And there's like comics for that go into the extended story. That's really the only time I've ever really read into stuff. Belle Delphine, I heard him. Fuck, I am 15. Damn it. Hoisted by my own petard. Yeah, I'm 22. Yeah, that's fine. No worries, Jay. You go on and head out. The stream's going to end pretty soon here, probably like 5 minutes or so. 3 to 5 minutes. If you're 14, then I'm 12. The fuck? Hey, hello in Australia, True Blue Paladin. Maddie Dent, I appreciate it. Thanks for checking it out. Youngin. Elizabeth, awesome. Yeah, some people think 30. I'm not that old. It's a beard, probably. I'm gonna shave it now. So you guys know how young I am. The Dominican Republic. Hola. Have I seen Roma? No, I've not seen Roma. Hey, Ashley Bashley. Do I like anime? Yeah, I enjoy the occasional anime. I like the real mainstream ones. Like Death Note is pretty good. Attack on Titan and stuff. Those are really good. Full Metal Alchemist. That's all decent. I don't have anything necessarily in the works on Belle Delphine, but that doesn't mean I'm never going to do a video on her. So I just keep an eye out. Like if I was going to do it, it'd probably be like end of this month, next month, beginning of this month. No worries, Susan. I haven't seen Aquaman, but get this. One time I was getting an Uber home, and this dude picked me up. Wrong pickup spot, first off. Like an Uber tells the dude where you are. And the dude parks like a couple blocks down, and I see the car just waiting. I'm like, okay. So I walk over and I get in the car, and I was like, fine. I guess it must have just miscommunicated. That's not this dude's problem. It's not Uber's problem. It wasn't that big of a deal. But And then I get in there, and then the dude started blaming me, and he's like, "Oh, said you were over here, blah blah blah." And I was like, sorry. And like all I did was click the button. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I can choose where to pick me up. But as he's driving me home, well, first off, every time I try to talk to him, like he'd be like, "So what do you think about this weather?" And I'd be like, "Oh, it's all right." And then he'd go, "Huh?" Like he never heard anything I said. And then he starts saying, "So you like movies?" I went, "Yeah, I enjoy movies." And so he goes, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah, I enjoy movies." And he goes, "You seen that Aquaman movie?" I was like, "No, I haven't." "Huh?" "No, I haven't seen it." "Oh, it's really good." I'm like, "Oh yeah?" He's like, "Yeah, you've heard of the movie Avatar, right? You know, the one with all the blue people?" I'm like, "Yeah." So it gets like that, but more blue. Being dead serious. And I was like, "Okay." Okay. Like, where would I go from that, man? Jeez. There are a decent amount of people that probably overstep, Jay, and ask a little bit too much personal information about me through private messages and emails and direct messages and Twitter messages and things like that. And let's let you guys know right away. I'm not going to be. You can DM me if you like. I'll usually respond, or I'll usually like kind of keep an eye on. I'll at least see it. And I look at it if it's it's hard to respond to everything, but don't be creepy. I guess that's all I'm trying to say is don't be creepy. How dunk on Amberlynn makes my day. Yeah, that's one way to describe Aquaman. It's like Avatar, but more blue. Okay. I get those questions sometimes, Jamrock. Freakazoid Deadpool. I have an Instagram, yeah. It's linked in like all of my stuff. It's like linked in like all my channel descriptions. Y'all, RuPaul's Drag Race. Hey, one thing I'll say as well, I know we were talking about a little bit earlier, but we probably have a different cycle of people. I really appreciate it too. If you guys enjoy this stream, always remember to hit the thumbs up on the stream and to subscribe, because that's how YouTube measures the algorithm. So that's what pushes things forward in the algorithm, is interaction. And an interaction is a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment. And I don't know if subscribe actually counts as that, but I like when you guys subscribe. I appreciate it. So yeah, feel free to if you guys are watching, thumbs the thing up. So let's try to like bump that number up. I've never seen Freakazoid. I've seen the first Deadpool movie. I haven't seen the second one. Am I a collector? So what do you collect? I've been known to play the occasional Pokemon game, and I'll collect Pokemon. No, I don't think there's anything that I really do collect. I think I'd like to do a collection though. I think that would be fun. Maybe like cool cards from my youth. Like if I see a cool Pokemon card, I'm like, oh dude, that's kind of neat. Or like a cool Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'm like, oh dude, check this out. Hey, Daskin Master 25, thank you. DM where you gotta figure that out for your own Pokemon. Hey, are you kids playing Pokemon? Yeah, I've played D&D before. It's enjoyable. Not a ton, but enough. Ooh, if you do one on Belle Delphine, do one on Indigo White as part of it. She tried calling her out in Willie. She's a bad past. I know all about it if you need the info. All right, Dracula. What I'll do, I don't know enough about either of them. Like I know who the one is, but let me copy paste that info in. And if I do one, I will message you and we'll get some information together and we'll get it together and we'll make it. Mars Attacks? I have not seen that. All right, 2 minutes till the stream ends, my friends. Nightmare or US Atmosphere? No, I did not play Nightmare or Atmosphere. I don't have an address for fan mail. Is that something I should? Is that like? I just didn't imagine that's something I have to do this early. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to need an address for fan mail. Is that something you can do? Is that an easy thing to do? That's the real question. Seal in. Hey, Miranda, I appreciate that. Of course. Who is that vegan lady? Is that the name of her channel? That sounds fun. Get a PO box, huh? Fan mail. And then I can do the classic thing where I open fan mail. Do I sell my panties? No. Keep my panties. Let's be real here. Bye, Lynn. Go watch Mars Attacks. Okay, I'll think about it. Always be prepared. Type really fast, LOL. Close to home, panties weird. Let's do it. A petition to have me become the daddy of YouTube. Let's do it, dudes. Let's get the let's go to change.org. Let's start the petition. If someone does do that, send me an email. I have my business email linked in with a lot of my stuff. Send it. I'll join it. Did anyone ask how tall I am? You guys thought I was like super tall in that video, the Inside the Mind one. I'm not like super tall. I'm like 6'1", I think. The daddy thing is kind of weird. Well, that's the allure of it, Renee, is that it wouldn't be as good if it was like an accurate thing. It's the weirdness of it is what makes it. You know what I mean? He looks 5'6". I'm taller than 5'6". I promise that. This is a trick to get me to show my ID to you guys. I am like 6'1". Yep. I am like 6'1". My last time I went and got physicals, I was like, I think that's how tall I was. FBI open up moments. Oh, goodness gravy. Well, cool. That seems like as good a note as any to end our convo. So I suppose I can let you guys enjoy the rest of your night, huh? We're halfway to the game, his SS. Yeah, they're like, are you sure you have 9 letters in your social security number? Show us. I'm holding my card up for you guys. Yeah. Let's get physicals, dude. All right, I'm gonna dip, guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I really appreciate you guys popping in. Stay tuned until next live stream. If you guys didn't get a chance to see the live stream, I do announce them beforehand on Twitter as well as Instagram. So be sure to check out like the links in my channel descriptions. Also, if you go to my channel, it'll have my links right on the top of the channel stuff. Also, if you join my Patreon, you'll, like we talked about, you get access to the Discord and you'll get access to behind the scenes stuff, as well as the rough draft I have out there for the Onision skit. So, yeah, feel free to check the guys out. Like I said, Twitter, Instagram, that's how I announce these things. You guys have a great rest of your night. And if anyone has forgotten to subscribe, you can click that button now. It's not too late. You guys have a good night.